Hi, my Ravelry name is Mommy Duck, and I've just learned how to do Jacquard stranding for this 3-color sock called Vertigo 2.0, which is the 6th stage of Tour de Sock in 2017. And I saw on the help thread that people were interested in a video, and I think I can make one as I'm going through. Hopefully this won't be too tricky, but it is a little awkward to video while I'm knitting, and I haven't done it a lot. So anyway, just to orient you, I'm halfway through a colorwork line in the leg band chart. I've folded the hem. I have an error in here. There's one too few purl stitches per repeat, but I'm gonna frog back and fix it, but I just wanted to get the video done. My main color is this blue color. My contrast color is yellow. I chose these colors before the tour started, and then I chose 2 other colors to coordinate with the speckles, this pink raspberry and this green. It turns out that it's a little tricky because I chose those 2 highlight colors because they match the speckles, but that means that in showing it, sometimes the speckle turns out to be one of the highlight colors. So I'm going to start here now in the middle of the row. So in order to get going, I have the main color and the highlight 1, which I want to dominate. I'm holding those in my left hand, so they'll be lower and the stitch will be looser, and thus it will dominate. Hard to show. Maybe down here you can see that the pink and green lines of stitches are sort of appearing to be ahead of the blue background stitches. So I learned this technique from reading the instructions. I don't have a stranding ring, so I took my regular ring, which has a stone, and I'm going to tension these yarns. I bring them over my 4th finger, under my middle finger, and then I separate them over the stone. And I've chosen to keep the highlight in the front and the main in the back. When I have both highlight colors, I have highlight 1 in the front and highlight 2 in the back, and I don't think it matters as long as you're consistent. I've found that it's easier to start the first stitch before I pick up the contrast color, which I want to be in the background, which I'm carrying in my left hand. And I tension that one, oh, it's so hard to see in the video, over my 4th ring finger, under my middle finger, and then twice around my index finger because I feel like it's a little looser when I'm throwing and I just want a little more tension. So I've already established this colorwork pattern, so I'll show you what we're doing. The first stitch is knit in the main color, and then I'm going to slip this little marker I have to help me keep track of where I am in the chart. Then the next color is a contrast color, yellow, which is going to be normally knit. And they do seem to want to catch on each other. Now the next stitch is one of the strands. So in order to purl this, I need to bring all 3 of my yarns to the front. And the color I chose to work this stitch is going to be the color I've least recently worked. So I did work a knit with the blue and a knit with the yellow. So I want to catch the pink. So I'm going to purl that with the pink. Sometimes it helps me to use my extra fingers, other times I don't need to, depending on my tension. And then when I slip that off, I remember to bring all my yarns to the back. Now I'm going to knit 3 yellow. All right, I see that if I look at my knitting and not at the video that I cover stuff up, so I have to look at the video, try to keep my thumb out of the way. This is really hard, you guys. Okay, stay out of the way. All right, now I've come to the next one that I need to catch, and I did the last catch with pink, so I want to do this catch with blue. So I need to bring all 3 strands to the front. I'm going to get my tension going here again. So pink in the front of the ring, blue in the back, and I'm going to purl that with the blue. And now all 3 strands to the back. Now I'm going to knit 2 yellow, all 3 strands to the front, purl with the pink, all 3 strands to the back, knit 2 yellow, all 3 strands to the front, purl with the blue, all 3 strands to the back, knit 3 yellow, all 3 strands to the front, and I'm going to purl with the pink, knit 1 yellow. Oops, look, I forgot to bring that yellow strand to the back, so it would go over and I could catch it later, but it's easier, of course, to undo that stitch and bring it to the back. Yellow. And then now I'm at the blue that's going to be in the front of the work, so I just knit that. Now there should be another catch stitch here, which I would do in pink, but that's the one I forgot, and I'm going to have to go back and fix that. So now I'm going to do a section where I'm actually going to be knitting with the highlight color. So now I'm going to need to catch the yellow contrast color. So again, the first stitch is the knit blue, the second stitch is knit yellow. The next stitch is the contrast that I need to catch. So I'm going to bring all 3 to the front, purl that. Now actually I'm starting to make one of the pop squares. So I'm knitting 2 with yellow. And then this one is actually going to be knit with the pink. And now I'm to one of the caught strands, and so I want to do that with the blue, because I most recently have knit with both yellow and pink. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about my fingers blocking. I hope that it's not doing that all the time. It's so hard to do this. Okay, now I'm going to knit 2 with the pink. And now I'm to the next catch stitch, and I've just knit with pink and caught with blue, so now I'm actually going to catch the yellow. So all 3 strands come to the front. Oh, I'm there already. I'm going to have to fix my tension. Purl with the yellow. And then all 3 to the back. Now I'm going to fix my tension on both my hands. Knit pink. Oops, split. Nice sharp sock needles then split the yarn sometimes. So I'm knitting 2 with the pink. Now I'm back to one of the catch strands. I'm going to catch that with blue. Knit the last of the box with the pink. And then carry on like that. Same way as before. So what happens is, though you can see these caught strands on the work, when you flip it over, they're getting caught with this row of knit rows. You can see them here in the front. These rows of knit rows are catching all the floats, and they just drop away. So the floats are all here behind this in the hem, but you can't see them at all because they're purled, so they fall to the back of the fabric. I hope that's helpful. Not sure I'll be able to finish these even in 12 days, especially one at a time, but thanks. Good luck.